Unfaithful, unhappy, and had many affairs, Aphrodite was forced to marry the malformed, humorless god of smithing. This eventually resulted in a doomed marriage. But why? Why was the goddess of love forced into this dreadful situation? Welcome to the History Realm. This is the story of Aphrodite and Hephaestus. So it all starts with Aphrodite's immense beauty. Zeus was frightened that she would be the cause of violence between the other gods. To remedy this situation, Zeus married her off to Hephaestus, the crippled god of smithing and fire. In another version of this story, Hephaestus demands Aphrodite's hand as a ransom. Earlier on in his life, Hera, Hephaestus's mother, threw him off Olympus because he was too ugly. As revenge, he trapped his mother in a magic throne, proclaiming that Aphrodite's hand in marriage would be the only means for Hera's release. Hephaestus was overjoyed at being married to the goddess of beauty and forged her beautiful jewelry, including the cestus, a girdle that made her even more irresistible to men. I wonder if Zeus ever considered not paying the ransom for Hera, so that he can continue cheating without being followed by her. Anyways, did Aphrodite ever cheat on Hephaestus during this marriage? If so, with who? Well, for the beautiful goddess, the marriage was an unhappy one. This unhappiness with her marriage caused Aphrodite to seek out companionship from others, most frequently the god of war Ares, but also Adonis and many more others. So the story goes, Hephaestus made a plan to catch Aphrodite and Ares in the act. He went to his workshop and created a net so fine that it could not be seen by the naked eye. He then placed the net over his bed. When Aphrodite and Ares, thinking Hephaestus was away, went to the bed to have sex, Hephaestus trapped them in the net and called all the gods over to look upon the ridiculous scene. All the gods laughed heartily at the scene, all except Poseidon, the god of the sea, who insisted that Hephaestus let Ares and Aphrodite go. Hephaestus eventually agreed. When released from the adamantine net, Ares and Aphrodite both fled the scene, ashamed. Seems like Hephaestus has a weird obsession with trapping goddesses. Let's hope he doesn't have anyone else trapped in a basement somewhere. On a side note, make sure to like and subscribe to delve deeper into the mythological narratives that have shaped human understanding for centuries. Now let's move on. Did Aphrodite and Hephaestus have any children together? Also, what happened to the marriage after all? Well, Aphrodite had no children with Hephaestus, but her prolific extramarital activities with both gods and mortal men allowed her to mother many children. For example, with Ares, Aphrodite gave birth to Anteros and Eros, the gods of love, Harmonia, the goddess of harmony, Himeros, the personification of sexual desire. Most sources are clear that the marriage between Hephaestus and Aphrodite ended after her affair came to light. Hephaestus divorced her following the adulterous love affair with his brother Ares, to whom she had borne several children with, and she continued her romance with Ares. Meanwhile, Hephaestus made a much more suitable match and remarried. Well, there you have it. Before you go, remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps unravel more mythological tales. Stay tuned for another deep dive into the labyrinth of mythology, only here on the History Realm.